Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar. So right now we're in the city or town or village of... I don't actually know that we know what it's called. It probably has a name, and it probably has been mentioned. Either way, it's the village of... singers. Except that they can't sing right now, because they can apparently only do so... Even though their entire culture revolves around singing, apparently. They can only do so with the help of some kind of... I don't know if it's an artificial structure or if it's a... It used to be a natural cave system where they built their shrine into that basically serves as a giant instrument, a kind of gigantic flute or something. And because there are now monsters there, the wrong holes are plugged up or not plugged, and thus it's not creating the correct kind of music. But we need them to sing their song to summon forth the Blue Dragon Shrine so we can complete our third trial. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And I was saying last time that... I mean, it's probably the Vile Tribe behind the monster appearances, but it wouldn't really make a lot of sense if they did that on purpose, because they would need the villagers' help. They would need the villagers to summon the Dragon Shrine as well, right? If it's otherwise inaccessible. So, I don't know. We're probably just helping out the Vile Tribe. They're letting us do the work here. And the moment that the dragon becomes available, becomes accessible, they will just teleport in front of us and, you know, take him. But what choice do we have, right? So, let's do it. Oh, and inside we have just normal dungeon music. Not cacophonous at all. Got enemies. So far so normal. We got some blockages, some chasms. These interesting looking but apparently purely decorative pillars. Okay, looks like a perfectly normal cave to me. Okay, we got some very gray ants, giga ants. Okay. Well, let's do the usual thing and just see how they react to my default attacks. Okay. Quite resistant to physical, which I think is in line with previous ant-type enemies. Can we even kill a single one? We can, just barely. Well, okay. Kyle had not attacked. And he actually deals pretty decent damage to them. Well, except of course, since he only attacks twice, he's still... doing way worse. Well, yeah, way worse than Alex. I mean, we can just go ahead and use some cheap magic here.
Check this out.
Okay, 81, that's definitely solid. Nice crit. Yeah, why is Alex dealing so much less damage per hit? I thought his and Kyle's attack power were pretty similar at this point. Nash gained a level, okay. 2 attack. Alright. Always on the lookout for those number of attacks. Maybe agility, I suppose, is decent, more... Or is it... Wait... Is it agility I'm thinking of? No, range. That's the one. Yeah. Although I guess range doesn't really matter as much for anyone, but... Well, Alex, Kyle, and to some extent Jessica. But still, it's nice to have if you have to move around. But yeah. Well, number of attacks, maybe some range, and then of course new abilities is the big thing. Alright, I wanted to invoke this new staff that we have, which I don't think we've tried yet. The Sage's Cane, Wise Walking Stick. Let's see here. Right. I guess I did not give her... And forgive me for... I'm basically only talking so much on recapitulating... Wait, oh god. Recapping. What we've been doing, because it's been a couple of days since I played, and I basically just need to remind myself. More so than probably most of my viewers, so yeah. Sorry about that. Right, so you still have the Ice Cane for potential magical element variety. More ants, I'm guessing? Sure. I guess these things really aren't the worst thing to fight. I just need to use a bit more magic if I want to get through these quickly, which I guess I do. Oh. See, this is a case where I definitely would not have expected them to be close enough to be inside the circle like that. But, goes to show what I know.
Check this out.
Okay. That is actually enough to kill it. Okay, in that case... Yeah, I mean, between Nash's spell... actually, okay, yeah, never mind. Now, if Mia attacks, and she does before the ant even acts. Okay, okay. So, we would have been absolutely fine with just her single target spell. I guess that's good to know. So a group of 3 like that, 3 ants like that, we can just defeat easily with just our cheapest spells. Do we have any other enemy types here? I mean, almost certainly yes, but not quite... Not right here. Anyway, just do that, target the middle one. You just target anyone, basically, just kill off the one that remains. And let's see if that works out exactly the same way as before. I guess initiative could still be somewhat random to the point where maybe they act before Mia. Because she's just a little bit slow. Oh yeah, actually, speed increases are pretty nice to have. Just to make it even more likely that all my characters act before any enemies. Oh, wait. What was different this time? Wait. Last time... What did happen? Last time the third ant actually took at least one hit from someone, from either Kyle or Jessica. Which was then enough for it to be finished off by Mia's spell. Huh? Okay, I don't know. So it's not guaranteed to always go like that. Okay, not a whole lot going on this first part of the floor. Unless... Wait, hold on. Do enemies come back? No, not immediately. So these are... Yeah, it doesn't look like these kinds of rocks here we can interact with at all. Okay, over there I actually see that round hole. That might be something that we can interact with, that we can block up. Yeah, I was wondering briefly if maybe we're supposed to somehow smash these rocks and open up some passages like that, and that's how we unblock this flute. Which, by the way, yes, is a natural cavern. I think that someone might have mentioned that. We got... Wait, actually, what do we have? Bob Goblin. Wait. Bob Goblin. Hobgoblin? Bob Goblin? Okay, sure. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and use this? I mean... I guess? I haven't used that ability in so long, because you very rarely find enemies that are positioned close enough together. Oh, that's actually gonna hit all of them. Nice. Oh, right. Also, this is the expensive one. I keep forgetting that it's all mixed up. It's not like the ice spells are generally the cheaper ones. Right, Blizzard is what I probably should be using against multiple enemies. Because it's guaranteed to hit them all. Or I could go for this, which in this case is gonna hit them all if they don't move. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Check this out.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay damage. Well, it's definitely okay damage considering they're otherwise quite resistant to physical. Right, Bob Goblin is taking normal physical damage, I like that. Okay, those guys hit pretty hard.
By the power of Athena.
No, unfortunately that did not hit them all, but that's okay. Should be pretty close here. Okay, so definitely try to prioritize the goblins. Also, that was decent experience. More than decent, actually. Almost 1,000. I think that's quite good. So yeah. You definitely heal yourself. Sure. Take these out. Same thing, not too surprising. Do we need to do this, though? I mean, I don't think we need to. I suppose we might. Or am I going to do... actually, I cannot hit both of the goblins. And I kind of want to kill them first, right? So maybe it is actually better to just have them attack. You can definitely do this. You can... actually do your blizzard. It might do a little bit more damage to every enemy. Even if they do get moved around. I guess you can attack the other one, and you can also attack it. We'll see how this goes. Just try different combinations. I mean, either way, no matter what I do, I don't think there is anything I can do short of having anyone not attack at all that will result in me killing any group like this in less, or in you know, more than 2 rounds. So I'm gonna kill pretty much any encounter in a maximum of 2 rounds. Unless I really try hard not to. So, you know, it's fine. It's just varying levels of efficiency, I suppose, and minimizing mana usage if I really want to. Holy water! Wait, what is that one? I've seen it before. Several times, probably. Does it cure something? Wait, it did not land in your inventory. Okay. You did have room in your inventory, but it did not go there. Why is that? So it did go directly to you? It did. Recover conditions. Oh, okay. That's just a cure-all. I guess I have seen it, but in shops, but I haven't actually had one yet. Okay. Interesting. Actually, should I just give that to someone? I probably should. I mean, she has a spell to recover conditions, so I guess... okay, his inventory is now full. That's fine. It's only a minor annoyance when I actually want to shop for equipment. But in those cases, I can always just sell the old item to free up the slot. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Anyway. Should I? Nah, it's... Okay, see, this is so expensive. I don't think it's worth the extra price. Honestly, I don't remember how well the Blizzard did last time, but it did well enough, as I said. I mean,
check this out.
I'm not gonna kill them in 1 round before they get a chance to do anything, unless I use all of my most expensive abilities, which I'm not gonna do. Okay, I didn't kill the ant this time. I think he might have finished off the middle ant. Last time this deals... Okay, this isn't actually that effective. But again, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so... nothing here. That's where we came in. Oh, was briefly distracted by something that's going on up there in that cave I'm trying to enter. I'm kind of okay with skipping just a group of only ants because they are a little bit... I don't know, they feel a little bit annoying to fight because they're so tanky. And fire should probably work better against them. That would make a lot of sense. I'm just gonna have you focus on different enemies. Well, of course, with a fire circle, depending on how they move or get moved, Mia's attack might not hit them all. But actually it looks like it will, unless they go before her. They don't. They're kind of slow. Surprisingly, actually. Wait, oh no, it was that one. It's okay, it still hit them all. And yes, it did actually deal a bit more damage than her slightly more expensive Blizzard spell. That, of course, has the advantage. Maybe it's just inherently... It's not like these enemies are weaker to fire than they are to ice. Even though that's what I just instinctively, I suppose, assume. Because they're insects. But, is this anything? No, that's just oh! No! I saw the crack in the floor, I just didn't think... I didn't actually actively think about it doing anything. I was so focused on that god ray, those god rays shining in, and was about to comment on how that's a neat little graphical, you know, decoration. Should have just went straight for the chest. Well, I should have not stepped on the obviously cracked floor, but oh well. Anyway. Yeah, I was just, to finish my earlier train of thought, I wonder if Blizzard, the Blizzard spell, just because it hits everything, just inherently deals a bit less damage, even though it's a little bit more expensive. Maybe the increased cost. What the heck are these actually? Wait, what are Electro Eyes? Okay. I'm expecting electric spells not to work very well then. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Well. Yeah, anyway. So, just talking about Flame Circle versus Blizzard. Maybe Flame Circle, despite being a little bit cheaper than Blizzard, actually has inherently higher damage because it's going to hit fewer enemies. And yeah, basically
check this out.
Blizzard is just a little bit more expensive. Not because it's a more powerful spell, but because it's more convenient or, you know, likelier to affect more enemies. Anyway, that's just, you know, all pretty obvious stuff probably. Oh, we did not finish that one orb there. Ooh, interesting animation. It looks pretty cool actually.
Summon elemental power.
Oh wait, Mia hadn't acted, so we did kill one. They actually seem to take pretty normal, completely normal physical damage at least. They have quite a few hit points though. But if we all focus on one of them, once again, we're just gonna kill one per round with just physical attacks. So we might as well do that, I suppose. Yeah, anyway. So, Alex got hit pretty hard there, but that's okay. It's gonna recover a little bit. Yeah, I think we should be fine here. Right, that was the only path, right? Yeah, we gotta make it past at least 2 of these. Where are we gonna pop back out though? How are we gonna return to the previous floor? Oh, okay. Well, now, 2 of these combined with some ants. Now, that's a different matter. Can we? Of course not. You can't hit them both. And they're definitely the more dangerous enemy here. The ants don't really do that much. They're mostly cannon fodder. And this isn't going to do very much either, but it's pretty much the best he can do. Let's use that. Guess I could have you do something. Wait. Cannot get them all, huh? And it's unfortunate, his attacks are so inconvenient. This one, I mean, it's nice when it all lines up, but it feels bad to use it against all but one enemy, you know? And the power sweep is super cool, but it's unfortunate that you cannot order him to run up to the enemy first and then use it, right? So you have to wait for the enemies to surround you first. Or use one turn to just move him into position. It's fun to use when it lines up, but, you know. Yeah, I guess most of the time I'm just gonna end up having him attack instead.
Check this out.
Right, so that's... Again, it's not a lot of damage, but even enemies resistant to that element are not gonna get healed by it or anything. They're not gonna take a ton of damage from it. Oh wait, now Mia's circle... Oh, wait. Is it gonna target that one or the other one? Either way, it's... Oh, wait. I hope it's a closer one. Never mind, they both moved. It's all good.
By the power of Althena.
Yeah, okay, it's the upper one, I think. Ah. Oh, wait, they're weak to fire. Is that helpful? I mean, I guess kind of. But the thing is, Mia is so slower than those lightning spheres, then that they will still get at least some actions in the first round. Oh, you mean either way, it's none of the encounters have brought us close to death, have brought anyone close to dying yet. So we can make it through just fine, basically, just using auto combat and healing afterwards. As is true for most encounters. Still, what else am I supposed to do other than try to figure out efficient ways to handle these, right? Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna do that, I guess. It's, at least it's gonna deal decent damage to the ants. I could try a flame bomb and maybe take out one of these in a spectacular fashion. And you know what? Even though I said I didn't want to do it, there, you can do that. Maybe by the time your attack goes off, they will have moved into a better position, or potentially a worse one. You know, we'll see.
Check this out.
Who knows? Oh, you act second? Okay. Wait, no, that's okay. Is that one actually gonna die like that? It did not. Which means... Wait, never mind. That should kill the one that's already damaged. For sure. Oh yeah, that's... Wait, it didn't? No, it did. Yeah. Okay, so is she gonna target the other one? Or is it a... She targets an ant. Oh man. It's okay. At least an enemy is dead. There's that cool animation again. And yeah, those things do deal a ton of damage with that attack in particular. Right. I'm gonna assume that we can finish him off again, because... Yeah, okay, the ant was actually closer to death than I thought it was. Right, no, never mind. It was hit by Nash's spell and then Kyle's special attack, probably. Right, okay, anyway, yeah. No level ups, though. I guess, well, we started the dungeon with Nash leveling up from the first encounter, and he's always the last in the sequence, in the party sequence. And then it's a couple thousand until Alex's level comes up. Now, I'm guessing... Well, this should go back up to the floor I fell from, logically speaking. Assuming it is actually a stair up, it's kind of sometimes a little hard to tell. I think it's supposed to go up a level. And this might just be a corridor that loops around only to that chest, which means obviously I want it. Even if it means making it past some more of these. Yeah, okay. No outrunning these. It's just two of them, though. Well, it's... You might as well not. Actually, items... Ice Cane. Let's see how that performs. Probably not... You know... In a spectacular fashion. Why is... Okay, why are you always automatically aiming for the lower one? Because it's the closest to you. That actually makes sense. Right, okay. 35. That is... I mean, it's 50% more or so than his default spell would do to them. So that's something. 230, yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. I wonder if I could have done something only slightly different to actually kill them both in one go. Oh, okay, no, there's a little bit more going on here. Starlight. Oh, okay, you got stuck somehow, I don't know how exactly. Also, are we gonna have two back-to-back encounters with them now? I'm not quite sure. You know what? Is Sword Dance actually gonna deal more damage than just his 3 normal attacks? I guess we'll see. His 3 attacks should deal a bit under, just under 150 or so, right? He's between 40 and 50 damage. So 120 to 150 damage. If Sword Dance does more, then I guess that's that. You can just attack physically. I mean, I suppose It's 13 mana, but whatever. It's okay. Attack that one, attack that one. Yeah, 56, that's just the best damage. Okay, 210. That is better. And Sword Dance is still good. The only thing is, I'm gonna test that maybe a little bit more extensively.
By the power of Athena.
Whether it really is more beneficial. Ooh, we got them all in one round. Well, yeah, but I did spend some of Alex's limited mana, so there's that. But yeah, it's okay. Anyway, keep outrunning it until it runs into a wall and stops. Okay. Now there we could fall even lower. This is still the lower floor, right? That we fell to. So we could fall down a level again. And there's another... Those look like stairs down, though. Is that just where we would return from? Ooh. Oh, and we got different enemies as well. Okay. Hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Well, logically, that should drop us down to that other lower, different tile set kind of cave. Right, Alex's attack. Just, again, to finish my train of thought. So once he's fully buffed, I feel like he's gonna deal more damage with 3 fully buffed physical attacks. Because it's just 3 separate instances of damage, whereas I don't think... Well, but that's what I need to test a little bit more to really confirm. But my feeling is that Sword Dance, because it just deals damage once, is not going to benefit as much, not scale as well with increased attack power. It's going to deal very good damage, but I don't think it should be as much single target damage as 3 regular physical attacks. Assuming the enemy is not somehow resistant to physical attacks and not as resistant to special attacks, which do seem to ignore some amount of enemy resistances, or maybe just outright ignore resistances. Okay. I guess we're getting this one out of the way. So I'm going to go up the stairs again, because clearly we missed at the very least one chest there, where I stupidly fell. So definitely going back and getting that. Am I gonna continue having to use that? That's so expensive though. Let's maybe not. Let's go for the one that costs half that. And see how this goes. It's over 60 damage from Nash. Not bad at all. Okay, so we still, yeah, easily take out one of those guys. Oh, for the first time, the thing decided to attack someone other than Alex. Also good thing, because I completely neglected to heal first, which I absolutely should have done. But of course you guys regenerate anyway. These spheres are definitely the type of enemy here that can deal by far the most damage in one attack. The goblins can hit pretty hard, but not quite as hard. Oh, speaking of which, I completely forgot that you were there. Huh? Can I please enter the staircase? Okay, good. Speaking of goblins, I mean, I should still heal. I have been spending quite a bit of my other character's mana, but Jessica's doing just fine. Plenty of healing left in her. Oh, 4 goblins. Okay, at least it's a different... I was just about to say that maybe we reached a point where I should just skip over encounters against known enemies, but we haven't seen this setup at least, so, you know, sure. They take very satisfying damage from physical, though. Wait, I still haven't done the thing. Oh, it cannot be invoked. Interesting. But, oh, was it that this cane actually increases wisdom, though? I think maybe. It's a definite maybe from me. So how's this gonna do? We're gonna kill more than one of these? Maybe not, actually. maybe we will? Yes, okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, confused. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's bad. I don't think we've seen that status effect yet. I'm assuming it just means that the character is gonna act completely randomly and potentially attack allies. Oh, wait, no, it's kind of... Wait. No, maybe we have seen confusion before. I think she cast a spell, a healing spell on herself. It wasn't an item, I don't think. Surprised we weren't actually able to finish off those enemies, or... Yeah. Only because of Jessica's missing damage there. Okay, fair enough. What was that? Alright, Mia obviously needs quite a bit of healing here. Also, items... Oh, no, she used the healing nut, right? Okay, well, that's dumb then. We still have some. Plenty. Actually. But let's give that back to her. Also, what did I want to see? Oh, right, of course. Yeah, he doesn't have a staff at all. He has a bow. Derp. So she has that one, but I did want to double check. Right, yeah, that does increase wisdom by 10. So, yeah, the downside is, if you will, that it does not have a spell to invoke. But that is not really much of an issue, because those just aren't very good. Oh, you can fly across that. I was wondering. Well, sure, let's check out this enemy type then. We saw one of those. Okay, yeah, we've seen that type of sprite before, a brain picker. I think previously we saw brain eaters, or brain lickers, maybe. Brain licker? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so how do we best deal with these? I don't really know. Let's just deal with them somehow. You know what? Maybe it's time for this? Maybe not, though. Can we get them all like this? Most of them? Good enough. Magic. Fire pillars. Let's target that one, just to be different. You go for the brain thing. I guess you can work
Check
the
this out.
front end here, and let's see how this goes. Okay, weak to lightning. Although still only 80 damage. We knocked him back, potentially outside of the radius of Mia's spell. But it might also be dead. No, it is not dead. Kyle only got to attack once because he had to run that far. That's okay. And definitely moved outside of the fire radius, but that's okay because we target... No, what? That was the... I thought that was not the one we targeted. That's really unfortunate. Well, we found the encounter that we cannot just brainlessly two round, because this is definitely going to take a bit longer now. Enemies are almost positioned so that Kyle could use his, you know, spin to win attack. Almost. Honestly, it's the enemies are all over the place. It's really annoying. Everyone's running low on mana. It's doesn't feel great. Whatever. I'm just gonna. I mean, that thing is, yeah, that must have been close to death. Okay, so was that ant apparently? Might just be the one that she attacked before. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess we softened several of these enemies up pretty well. So, oh, that ant, not so much though.
By the power of Athena.
That's pretty good damage actually. Does the damage of circle targeted attacks like that, spells like that, actually depend on the number of enemies hit? Does it get split up or reduced by hitting more enemies? So I don't remember it dealing quite that much. Also, I think that's the first time we got more than 1000 XP for a regular combat. So that's pretty nice. Right, there was nothing here. Actually, I've kind of lost track. Now, I think this is where we came up. Not entirely sure what floor we are on, though. Oh, we're here. Perfect. Okay, so this is just literally right back to where we were. Wisdom Robe. That sounds like something we already have, but I guess it's not. No, you both have those, and you have a Saint Robe or whatever it is. Sage's Clothes. Ceremonial Robe, which does increase magic endurance a little bit. Okay, nothing special actually. These are smart looking, but not actually smart, right? And the item ended up in your inventory. Yes. Knit with Knowledge. And it is for Nash only, huh? Really? Not for you? Just making extra sure, because you know me. If I can give something to Mia instead of, or anyone instead of Nash, I'm gonna do it. Sorry, Nash. Right, okay. Well, it's not for you. Fair enough. Fair enough, I say. Item management. Give to him. Equip. Oh. And once again, it does not actually increase knowledge or wisdom. But it is a defense upgrade, so we'll take it. Okay, yeah. Just avoid that enemy. I mean, I suppose we can... you know what? Never mind. I can avoid an extra encounter with these basic enemies at this point. Or just about any enemies. I will. Wait, no one actually needs healing. What did I think we did? Okay. Actually, it's only, like, potentially one more encounter for Alex to level. And she's not that far behind. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's really, again, just 2 encounters. And then everyone else following a little bit later. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't... It would make sense to at least fight a couple more things. I mean, it looked like there was one of those Brain Eater encounters on the lower floor that looked pretty much unavoidable in the middle of the path. So we're gonna run into that one at the very least. I could fight this one if I really wanted to. Not to mention the fact that I could obviously just leave the dungeon and return if I really wanted to do some more fighting. But honestly, these enemies are a bit annoying. If I wanted to grind for more levels, I would just go back to the Marriott Forest and do it there. Let's see where this leads us. Yes, it is this glowing part of the cave. Pretty interesting looking, and it's literally just right here. Okay. Fair enough. So that was a bit of a non-trap, really. I mean, that falling down there did nothing. But, okay. Sure. So, how do we deal best with these enemies? Did I really figure out? They are weak to lightning, so I mean, I guess using lightning on them is a bit of a no-brainer. Like so. This worked pretty well, minus the fact that they all moved before she did, so yeah, if I could somehow increase Mia's speed, that would just be so useful. Right, last time, Kai actually only got one attack off against a Brain Eater. Brain Picker, whatever. Because he had to move so far, but what else am I supposed to do? Just attack a random ant? I don't think so.
Check this out.
Right, that's 80 damage. Okay. Still not dead, and he has to run so far. Okay, but we did kill the thing. Maybe... Yeah, I think I had Jessica just attack some random ant last time. Also, okay, never mind. Damage does not really seem to be reduced for hitting more ants. So it definitely hit less than 3. Less than 3? No. Less than 4. Last time. But yeah, even when hitting 4, it dealt around 100 damage, which is just better than I thought it was. But clearly I was wrong about that. Right, that ant survives, just barely, but that's fine. They deal almost no damage, and they don't even poison or anything, which is highly unusual. Herb obtained. Well, thanks, I guess. Alex levels... Okay. 5 and 3, and only 1 attack? Lame. Come on. That's it. Okay, fair enough. Jess is pretty close to leveling. Oh, well, you know what? Sure. In fact, if this is another such encounter, which it is, this will make both Jessica and Mia level up, if I'm not mistaken. So that's nice. I mean, basically that worked pretty well, so let's just do the same thing again. Which means that I could skip the encounter, but also... I guess I'm not doing it for some reason. 40 minutes. Actually, if I want to complete the complete dungeon, yeah, complete the whole dungeon, maybe I should. Start saving some time, that is. Like so. Yep, that's another 50. Mia levels up 7 MP, 2 attack, some agility, wisdom. No new spells. Nope. Jessica levels. Attack by 2. Okay. Another one. 5,000 silver. Why not? And more goblins. Just checking the lay of the land while this place keeps going. Yeah, I don't know about finishing it in one video, especially with the boss fight. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, I decide to attempt the boss. Sure, let's get this one. And, you know, it's gonna become a little bit of a longer episode. Ooh, slightly different setup here with 2 brain pickers. Is that interesting enough to actually include in its entirety? I mean, probably not. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what they even do. We must have seen them do something, because I know the very first one actually survived the first round. The very first one we encountered. But, I don't know. Who knows?
Check this out.
Ooh, 96 damage to one of them. Oh? Okay, yeah, they do the same kind of mortar shot attack. She targeted that one, huh? And that was only that one enemy. At least we killed it, but still, that was a bit underwhelming. And now they're split up in such a way that we can't really very efficiently hit multiple enemies. And they're still the most dangerous. That one hasn't taken a lot of damage yet. Yeah, you're gonna do that. I guess you're gonna save your mana for what it's worth.
Check this out.
So at least that brain picker has taken damage from lightning twice now, so yeah, okay. It had been softened up a little bit. And kill that ant, alright. And then Mia is going to finish up. Well, not yet. Eventually going to just whack that ant with her staff. Take some minimal damage from those things. It's okay. Not actually gonna finish it. Are we? Nope. Unless that... Oh, wow. That was almost dead. And dash levels. Only 2 MP. Kinda lame. 1 attack. Six HP for him. Only 1 MP. 2 attack. Okay. No special abilities or skills for anyone, or spells. That's fine. I mean, I bypassed a bunch of enemies on the way here, but everyone did level up once, and that means, of course, that, yeah, everyone is going to take so much experience to level up again that even if I kill all the remaining encounters in this dungeon, or yeah, all the ones that I bypassed, it's probably not going to be enough for everyone to level again. So we're not going to get any stronger for the upcoming boss fight, if there is one. Even if I were to fight more. So really, at this point, there isn't much of a reason to fight more random encounters, is what I'm trying to say. Also, the shape of this relatively large open cavern here makes me slightly suspicious that maybe there's a cutscene about to happen. We might actually be closer to the end than I thought. Lighten Shrine. Oh, the place is called Lighten. Okay. No, never mind. So, well. No, music is still continuing. I guess we just climbed up on the other side of the very first floor, maybe? Okay, we got several holes to choose between here. We do have more random enemies. Is the trick just to not fall into any of these? I mean, they should just drop me straight back to the previous level. I just saved, so let's see actually where. Yeah, okay, it's just this otherwise oddly empty cavern underneath. Alright, fair enough. Now, it would be really tricky to put some sort of area that you can only get to by falling, right? Something with some hidden treasure, but you would be able to see it, and also there would have to be a staircase back up, of course, some kind of way to get back up, which you know, I don't see. So I can only assume that there is no reason to fall into any of these holes based on that. So I'm not going to. We found one treasure, like one piece of equipment, and one starlight, which is not a whole lot by, you know, how these dungeons typically go. Again, this should just drop us straight back down to the level we just were at. Actually, I want to see exactly where it's going to put me. These maps clearly don't overlap perfectly. Okay, it is just roughly in the area you would expect. Right, and this is definitely on the other side of that chasm. And yeah, again, that's just going to drop us back to somewhere we've seen before. Ah, wait. This looks like literally the first part of the dungeon that we entered, or the first part of the cave. Except now there is the cacophonous music, which wasn't there before. In any part of the actual dungeon, right? That stopped the moment we stepped through the door in the little shrine, so... That's a bit strange. Oh, we saw these holes though, yeah. It appears the wind is blowing through the holes and making musical tones. I think calling those notes musical might be stretching it a bit. Well, it's up to us to fix that. I bet if we push these rocks in front of the holes, we'll change the tune. But which holes do we cover and which do we leave open? That's exactly what I was wondering. How do we know? Well, let's stop blabbing about what might work and try something. Why don't we just push some rocks and see what happens? I mean, yeah, so long as we can reverse our actions. Hey Alex, is it me or is the music a little better? Really? It still sounds awful to me. No, it's different. I think we're almost kind of right. Let's keep trying. Okay, so is that a hint that I actually chose to correct one of this set of holes? Well, in that case, the other one is definitely the one on the right. Oh. Ah, what beautiful music. We fixed it, Alex. It was literally just these two. Not even making it... You're not even making it an actual puzzle? Okay, I mean, I guess I'll take it. It sounds so lovely. Well, it definitely does by comparison. It's also a lot quieter, isn't it? I wonder if it's literally just... If the previous... awful music was literally just the version that's playing now, well, the track that's playing now, literally chopped up. and jumbled around. I mean, it's obviously the same kind of instruments, and that little motif that just played was definitely in there in some form. Well, I don't know if they literally just, you know, scrambled the actual musical, the actual background music, or just made something that sounded similar to it. It doesn't really matter in the end, I guess. When the music's this pretty, I bet it makes Kyle want to get all prettied up for himself. What? Where'd that come from? You're never going to stop razzing me about that, are you? It was a ruse. R-U-S-E. I was trying to trap Zenobia, not get my jollies. No, Kyle. You were kind of exotic dressed as a woman. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Yeah, random thing to bring up, but sure. So I guess we fixed it? There was no boss fight? Unless there is... I'm super suspicious, in case you couldn't tell. I guess I'm gonna save here again, and then we're gonna just teleport out and see if that works. I suppose the real... yeah, I mean, there's obviously something about to happen that the moment we actually encounter the dragon. Obviously, the Vile Trap is not gonna let us just get away with that. So they're going to interfere at some point, but I guess first... They're probably just sitting somewhere watching us do all of this, because, yeah, again, we're working for them, ultimately. You know, solving this issue, making it so the villagers can sing their ritual song and summon forth the Dragon Shrine. And then, of course, they're gonna strike. So, yeah, it makes sense. I still was expecting some sort of boss at the end of the dungeon, but I guess we didn't get one. Let's save that, just in case. And then we're going to cast Escape. See? Yeah, this is technically the same map, right? Isn't it? But the music on this half of it is just different. For reasons. Hey guys. Well done, children! The people of Lighton clamor with excitement, and I plan to join the festivities. Well, good. I knew my fighting skills needed improvement, but to be shown up by you children was embarrassing. Well, I mean, to be fair, these enemies were pretty tough. So this is a Song of Lighton, huh? It's nice. Not worth the 5 days it took me to travel here, but nice. Yeah, it's honestly not super exciting, yeah. But I guess the point is that the villagers just use it as, I don't know, somehow, well, background music to their own singing, which is certainly going to be amazing. I'll be fixing the Song of Lighton. Well, yes, we actually finished doing so. Now we celebrate your awesome fighting. Oh, I forgot that you're rhyming. Or singing, I guess, maybe? I don't know. When the Blue Dragon hears us getting down, he might be marching into our hometown. Yes. Do you hear the Song of Lighton? Do you hear its flowing beauty? Of course you do, of course you do. Yes, watch out, Alex. A stampede of dogs should be coming through here any minute now. Huh? Why? Why a stampede of dogs? Because it sounds like a dog? I don't know. Yowling? Howling? Song has returned to Lighton. Joy has returned to our souls. Today is a festival of song to savor the harmony we thought was lost. That almost rhymed? Those two lines? Not quite. And we owe this to you. Yes, you're welcome. Ah, that's better. The people of Lighton can sing again. We're having a festival to celebrate the return of our sweet music. I'm so happy. I might even get up the courage to sing too. Want to hear a few bars of "Come Sail Away"? Come Sail Away? Is that a real song, or? I have a little tune I'd like to sing first. I am Null and I love fish. Okay, I'm sure that was beautiful. Would have been beautiful if I had actually sung it, but I didn't. This is so fun, it's been so long. Now we can sing and play and run in the wind that plays our song. Okay. Is that everyone who's out in the open? Also, I did not see any red chest. I have been kind of on the lookout wherever I went. But maybe, I mean, I suppose, again, as I talked about at some point, probably after, right after getting the key, or, well, it's not really a key, but whatever. Same thing, functionally. Now that we do have the key, or the means to open those, there's not really a point of having any more of those red chests in the first place, so maybe there's just not going to be any more. Yeah, now, does that smell good, or does that smell good? No, are you talking about the chicken on the table of the bowl of... or the bowl of cat food in the corner? Each boy or girl of Lighten listens to the wind spirit's melody and is soon singing along with it. By the time they become adults, regular speech is almost painful to their sensitive ears. Oh? Okay. Unrelated. Wait, hold on. You have given the people of Lighten the gift of song that was so cruelly taken away from us. If ever there was a day to celebrate, this is the one. Oh, I think there was another different line that she said after the little banter between Noel and Jessica. Didn't expect that. You fixed Wind Shrine. I hear Song of Lighten and Smile. I hear great cheer of joy inside village. You are hero. You bring happiness back to village. I stay here in case monsters come back, but I know they not. So I sing happy song in here all day. Good for you, man. Welcome to the Lighten Armory. Armory, actually. It's Armory. We have great stuff, as you can see, and if you buy something, I'll be very happy. Beautiful. Okay, oh yeah, you have your old robe. And that's pretty much it. You're loaded up with stuff, which, yeah, again, kind of makes sense because he's likely to survive many things that enemies can throw at us. Sure. Last time I saw the blue dragon shrine emerge from the lake was, well, it was a great many years ago. That must have been Dragon Master Dine before he was a Dragon Master, about to undergo the trial. That would make sense. If you only summon the Dragon Shrine for potential Dragon Masters. I give thanks to you for restoring the Song of Light in Green-Eyed Boy. I hope you'll stay here for a while and enjoy our festival. I'd love nothing more than to celebrate, my friend, but we have to take care of business. Well, I mean, we kind of need to stay for the festival, though, if that involves, you know, singing and summoning forth the shrine, right? That's what I assumed. I guess maybe those don't necessarily have to coincide. I assume your business is with the Blue Dragon. You'll find him in the lake just north of here. Legend says that the shrine only emerges from the lake under one special circumstance, when the dragon is awakened by the singing of two people deeply in love. Oh, wait, I didn't hear about that. I wonder who Dragon Master Dine was singing with. Well, that obviously would have been, well, Alfina. Right? Wait. Yes? Maybe? Actually, yeah. I guess we don't know that for a fact, but I just assumed as much. Trying to piece together the, you know, crumbs of information the game has been throwing at me. Well, yeah, but that's new information. If that's actually true, then who is going to do the singing in this case? It would have to be two Lightonians, right? The Sound of Lighten has returned. The Blue Dragon will hear our music of celebration and rejoice with us. And now you will be able to meet with him, Green-Eyed Boy, just as my dream foretold. Right. We have been in there. Oh, hold on. One more hut. Oh, thank you. The music of the wind has returned. I can sing. Everyone enlightened, and the goddess can revel in my wonderful voice. The Blue Dragon loves our festival, our music, and our merriment is Our music and our merriment is sure to draw out his fantastic shrine. I sure hope so. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode right here because before even entering the hut of the village elder, which I think, yeah, is this one. It definitely is this one, in fact. Just in case a cutscene starts right away, but either way, we're gonna talk to them, everyone inside there, and trigger whatever is about to happen next time. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!